A quiet moment backstage turned into a spark for a wildfire of theories. Just before addressing Congress, the nation's leader shared a brief, friendly nod with a senior judge, a moment captured by a stray microphone. In that fleeting exchange, as hands met and a light pat was given, he murmured a warm "Thank you again. Thank you again. I'll never forget it." Instantly, critics pounced on this simple act, questioning whether a hidden message lay beneath the surface. Could this casual gesture be the tip of a secret alliance waiting to be revealed? Before his nationwide address, the leader and the judge had exchanged more than just formal greetings. Amid the usual buzz of pre-speech chatter, a discreet mic recorded the leader's heartfelt words during a firm handshake and gentle arm squeeze. The repeated thank you seemed innocent, yet its echo stirred a sense of mystery. Was it merely a sign of polite respect, or a clue to a deeper, unspoken bond? This curious moment left onlookers wondering, was a simple act of gratitude masking a covert arrangement? Almost immediately, critics from various corners began spinning tales that turned a benign thank you into a plot worthy of a thriller. One online outlet mused that no one could tell exactly why the leader was so grateful, hinting that the judge might have, on past occasions, quietly favored his policies. Another popular site even claimed that the judge had offered him a get-out-of-trouble pass, as if the handshake had stripped away the court's mask of neutrality. With every new theory, the air thickened with suspense and dramatic whispers. Was it all just friendly chatter, or had a hidden pact been signaled to those who knew where to look? As the debate heated up online, the leader took to social media that very night with a no-nonsense reply. He dismissed the swirling rumors as nothing more than a ploy by some troublemakers trying to drive a wedge between him and the high court. "I don't pay attention to those overblown news channels," he wrote with a mix of humor and frustration. "They're acting wild over what I said to the judge. If anyone had bothered to call my office, I'd have cleared it up right then." His pointed words labeled his critics as nothing but unreliable naysayers, sleazy troublemakers who preferred stirring drama over seeking the truth. Could his straightforward message finally put an end to the noise? In the midst of the online storm, a well-known commentator on a major liberal network added fuel to the fire. This anchor, notorious for her biting remarks, targeted a young boy who had just been celebrated during the address, honored as an honorary member of a National Protective Service for his brave spirit in the face of a serious illness. For the boy, whose lifelong dream was to serve and protect, the honor was a moment of pure joy. Yet, instead of joining in the celebration, the critic twisted the moment into something dark. "I hope he has a long life as a law enforcement officer," she remarked, before drawing a jarring link to past violent events at the Capitol. Her words took a grim turn, suggesting that if the boy ever had to stand against the leader's supporters, he might face dire consequences, even hinting at tragic personal losses. What could drive someone to mix hope with such bleak predictions? The night grew even more charged when a Democratic lawmaker suddenly disrupted the proceedings. Barely into his speech, the leader was interrupted by a protester who waved a cane and shouted, "You have no right to cut essential benefits." The lawmaker's outburst was swiftly quelled by security, and many viewers later agreed that his removal was long overdue. Even with that brief burst of chaos, the leader's address pressed on, rallying his supporters and igniting further divisions among his opponents. Was this protest a sign of a deeper national rift, or merely a moment of misplaced outrage in an otherwise controlled scene? Despite the uproar and fierce online debates, the 99-minute address before Congress managed to captivate a large segment of the nation. A quick online survey of hundreds of viewers revealed that most felt the speech exuded confidence and hope, like a familiar victory lap celebrating swift achievements. About 57% of those surveyed gave the address a thumbs up, while around 32% disapproved. More than half believed that the tone was optimistic, especially after the leader declared that the national dream was surging bigger and better than ever before. Even though critics continued to throw barbs and wild speculations, the majority seemed to take heart from the display of determination and grit. But can numbers really settle the heated debates of a divided public? Using the primetime stage to its fullest, the leader laid out a roadmap of past successes and bold plans for the coming years. It's been nothing but swift, unrelenting action, he proclaimed, reminding everyone that he was chosen by the people and was working nonstop to deliver on his promises. This address wasn't just another speech, it marked his full-blown return to power in a city where his allies now steer both legislative chambers. The evening unfolded like a grand rally, filled with larger-than-life boasts, pointed digs at past opponents, and moments designed to make television history. At 99 minutes, it broke records for the longest address of its kind. Yet even as the digital polls rolled in, showing that 3 out of 4 viewers saw the leader in the familiar light, a small fraction claimed they saw something new. Was this extended moment of political theater the beginning of a new chapter? In the final act of a night charged with drama and debate, the leader's words left an indelible mark on the nation's mood. Shouting out to families who had suffered and paying tribute to the dreams of everyday heroes, he managed to mix strength with a touch of care. Almost 2/3 of the viewers admitted the speech was interesting, while only a small number found it dull. Every pause, every heated word, and every bold claim was designed to resonate with a public hungry for both change and comfort. As the curtains fell on this record-setting address, one thing remained clear: this wasn't the end, but merely a pause before the next dramatic turn. What new twists will unfold in this high-stakes game of power and persuasion?